What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Light Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. We are back every 2 weeks. ProBox TV puts on free boxing matches for all of our viewing pleasure on YouTube. So if you haven't already, go check them out on YouTube, ProBox TV. Now, of course, in textbook ProBox TV fashion, love you guys. The first fight on the card is a fight that wasn't even listed on their website and or their YouTube channel fight card. So anyways, I'm just updating the ticker on the bottom of the screen here to adjust to the fight that just started. And then we will highlight the fighters at the end of the round since we don't have time to do it before because first round just started now. So again, folks, I actually was overly prepared here. I had all the tabs up for every fighter and their profile, but this one was not listed on their site. So there you go. If you're new to the channel, we do live fight companions every single weekend and midweek for whenever there's boxing Invicta. If there's ever a fight card on Wednesday, we will try to jump on here as well. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's get right into it. We're totally interactive as well, folks. So as you smash that like button, if you want to join in the comments, please do so. If you want to watch us, like I said, it's free on YouTube, ProBox TV. What's up, Shane? What's going on? Yeah, let me get to at least change it up here. So, Shane, I'll tell you the story of why this is even up on Tapology. I was the one who was bugging them on Twitter. But we are 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock here in the first round. Doing a good job of being offensive to start this in the red corner is that of Yesner Talavera, the Indian fighter here, Mandeep Jangra in the blue shorts, blue corner. I'm picking apart the body right now. Is his opponent Yesner Talavera, and we'll get into talking about him in just a sec, folks. Ooh, a nice 1-2 there by Mandeep. They clinch here. Again, not much to say. Mandeep 4-0 guy to start off this card. His opponent, Yesner Talavera, 15-15-1, and he's more of the aggressor right now. He's a little bit shorter, doesn't have as much reach. 53 seconds on the clock. First round of 6 if needed. Oh, the Indian fighter now piecing up Talavera's body here. He's taller, he's longer, and man, his body shots look deadly there. Oof. Now, Tapology is not the most reliable source for boxing, but if this is a real losing streak, then Yesner Talavera could be a can here for our friend out of India. Anyways, 20 seconds left in the first round. We'll get back to highlighting the fighters in just a moment. 12 seconds on the clock here. Nice right uppercut by Jangra. Good head movement by both of them. They each land a shot at the bell. Oh, yeah. So, okay, guys. Tapology does usually a pretty good job of being up to date on all the fight promotions that are out there, even the small ones. And they have been up until today for these ProBox TV fights as well. I go there as I'm setting up the stream, which, by the way, ProBox TV Ring Card Girls kit, definitely A tier. Anyways, Foul One, what's up? But yeah, this week they didn't have it up. So I tagged them on Twitter and I was like, are you going to have a page for this event up? And they bring one up only to bring up one fight. That is the main event. So I have the tabs to every other fighter that ProBox TV's YouTube channel and their website said we're going to be on this card. And yeah, then we'll continue just to broadcast and highlight the fighters as well as give you guys some live commentary. What's up, Curtis? It's on YouTube, buddy. ProBox TV YouTube. Round 2. Let's get it all. Coming up here. ProBox TV YouTube, buddy. 10 seconds in. Going to clinch is Talavera. I'm pretty sure we've actually seen Talavera fight before. And I think it was the same thing. He started off aggressive and then got pieced up. Yeah, dude, I've totally seen this guy fight before. Straight left jab by Mandeep. Jangra, he's starting to gain his distance. Oh, beautiful right uppercut by Jangra. Talavera goes in for the clinch. Jangra straight left jab followed by his right uppercut is money. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. If you guys like boxing, I did do a breakdown and recap on the recent Inoue win over Fulton. Go check that out. I posted it earlier today. I mean, on the YouTube stream, they don't have the names. Yeah, there's something you get here. You get their names on the bottom of the screen. No, Shane, even in like the description on their website. So I don't know. But that's okay. It's a smaller promotion. Not going to complain. Oh, nice step in left uppercut there by Mandeep Jangra. Again, Jangra 4-0. Talavera 15, 15, and 1. Yes. Oh, dude, he literally fought 2 weeks ago. No joke. Talavera literally fought 2 weeks ago. That's why I remember him. He was on the... We followed this card, and he lost to Julio Solis. So there you go. This guy's ProBox TV's can for prospects to crush here. A nice 1-2 here by Jangra. Jangra pressuring Talavera up against the ropes. Good head movement there by Talavera. Getting out of it. Yeah, literally 2 weeks ago, Talavera fought. I'm pretty sure he got... Did that one go the distance? I guess I could just check. Okay, so yeah, and it went the distance too. So he went 6 rounds 2 weeks ago. Goddamn. A nice 1-2 here by Jangra. Jangra with a beautiful right uppercut. And just leaving his chin out there, trying to set up that overhand right was Talavera. 36 seconds on the clock here. Straight left jab there by Jangra. Good dirty boxing there in the clinch by Jangra. God, going from Japanese boxing where they just refuse to clinch and just fight like warriors to American boxing. Now, I know there's 2 non-Americans here, but you know what I mean. This is being held in Florida. It's just so different, the style. The Japanese, like, they barely clinch. Oh, beautiful step and uppercut again by Jangra. Oh, Jangra with some flurry of combos here. Oh, and a nice right hand by Talavera lands, but Jangra continues to push forward. Step back right out of the clinch by Jangra. Jangra wants to brawl here, so I dig it. And Talavera is always up for a good fight. Clearly, he's fighting 2 weeks later on the next ProBox TV card. 6 rounds if needed. We're going into the third. Big shout out to everyone joining us. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Ring that bell for notifications and subscribe to the channel. We will be posting our streaming schedule for the rest of the week, for the rest of the weekend after this stream. We have a ton of videos scheduled to come out in the next couple of days, and we dropped 2 today as well. So if you haven't already, check out some of the new videos on this channel. Round 3 coming up here in just a moment, folks. Oh, what's up, Phony? It's good to see you. Not a boxing fan really at all, but I'm a fan of this stream. So here I am. I missed Tough last night. Well, you didn't really miss much. We missed you, though. Happy hump day, people. How's it going? It's going good, man. It's going good. Got one more piece of business to do after the stream, and then it's just, continuing to edit some more videos. I'm doing a Ryzen breakdown. Oh, guys, how sad is it? AJ McKee removed due to injury from the Rising card.
Let's get it all.
Round 3 starting here. Brandor, what's going on, Brandor? I like ProBox commentary. Sometimes Paulie can be a bit much, but it's awesome. Yes, well, I mean, it's so nostalgic for me because, I mean, with the former voice of the UFC, I miss Goldie. I miss him. Brandor, it's great to see you, buddy. Hope you liked that video. I wanted to make up for not being able to stream. I told you I'd make it up to you, buddy, so I hope you enjoyed that breakdown video. Let me know in the comments on that video if I missed anything or if you liked my breakdown and thoughts. Dude, Talavera is game to fight here, man. He's been taking a beating all night, and he's still pushing forward, throwing big hooks, leaving his head out, hands down, going, what? We are halfway through this fight, and Talavera still wants to bring it. Can't stand the boxing, constant clinching and hugging. I watched the big fights somewhat. Yeah, the Inoue fight against Fulton, man. That was a good fight. Well, it was a good dominating performance by Inoue. Good straight left jab here by Jangra. So Shane, it was supposed to be 4 on the main card. I'm not too sure now. I know for sure there's going to be 3 more. So maybe this one, maybe one of the prelims, there's supposed to be 2 prelims that weren't broadcasted. Maybe one of the 2 prelims fell through and they just moved this one up to the main card, or maybe one of the main card fights fell through, so they moved this up to the card. I'm not sure. Oh, nice. There it is. That step in right by Talavera. 1 minute and 18 seconds on the clock here in the 3rd round. My man, Fergie El Kukui has lost his mind. Dude, you saw his media. I would say his last 2 media days weren't the greatest, but yes, I did see it. Derek Lewis, I mean, for me, kind of felt like he was making a little bit of excuses, but at the end of the day, looks, knock on wood, he's healthy enough to put one last brawl here together. It's awesome, great video. Japanese boxing events are so cool, dude. Japanese just combat sports in general. They're Lethway, kickboxing, Muay Thai. Well, I guess they don't really do much Muay Thai. They're kickboxing and boxing, as well as their MMA, are awesome. Oh, a nice right hand there in the clinch by Jangra. Again, Jangra, you can see this kid's got talent. How old is he again? 30 years of age. This prospect, I'll say, he's got talent. But Talavera, I mean, I feel like this is Talavera's game. Every 2 weeks, wanting to put on wars for the fan, testing these prospects. And Talavera right now, I mean, Talavera's, like, this guy's got an iron chin, man, because he's taking the worst shots here. Yet he's still walking forward going, come on, let's go, baby. He's starting to bruise under that left eye as Talavera. But he's the one pressuring right now. He's the one pressuring. Straight left jab there on the back foot by Jangra. Jangra with another left cross. They touch gloves, and that is it for the 3rd round. Good fight, man. Good fight so far. I guess this is what I have to expect here from Talavera. If he's ever in a fight on ProBox TV, because it's ProBox TV, he's going to put on a show. Pull counters all day from Jangra. Yeah, like, I don't think Talavera is the most talented boxing. His head movement's not the greatest, but at least he's a brawler, and he's going to test some of these prospects. So, hey, there's always those guys in boxing who at least put on a show, and this guy's going like, let's go, center of the ring. The pressure might get to Mandeep. Well, we are going into the 4th round. If it hasn't got to him yet, I doubt it's going to happen to him now, but we'll see. Roy Jones Jr. in his corner as his trainer. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
Just fought Anthony Pettis recently at a Jorge Masvidal boxing event. All right, 4th round. 2 more to go after this. I need to get a bell, I know, for the soundboard. We've been doing so much boxing lately. Well, every 2 weeks, I mean, this is perfect. You know, if there's an Invicta on the same night, maybe we'll do an Invicta one. Shout out to the women. Show some love to them as well. But there hasn't been an Invicta card for a while. I don't even know when the next one is. Oh, a nice left hook to the body. 2 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I mean, Talavera. He's a brawler, and I like him. I'm down for him to test these prospects. Watching, ref. warning them for the clash of heads. Rogerio has a chin and can crack. He hasn't been knocked out in the UFC, only subbed. Yeah, I know. It's not the best matchup for him. I mean, I don't think Rogerio's that good, but I don't think he's bad at all. You know what I mean? Like, whereas Lewis can be really bad some nights, or Derek Lewis. What's up, Gravedigger? It's good to see one of our exclusive members, and I forgot to say Shane's one of our exclusive members here as well. Shout to you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Just watching a little ProBox TV here. Gravedigger, I think you were here 2 weeks ago when we did the last boxing match. Dude, this Talavera guy in the red. Oh, now he's taunting his opponent. He's going. He fought 2 weeks ago, Gravedigger Jones, and he put on a hell of a performance going to unanimous decision. Lost, and he's losing this fight right now, in my opinion, but testing these young prospects. Just constant pressure, going to war. At points, just abandoning technique, or maybe there's just not a lot there, but this guy likes to brawl. It's a lot of fun. I just couldn't believe he's back in, after 2 weeks. Gravedigger Jones, I recognized his name. It's this guy right here. But anyways, good to see you, Gravedigger. It is very sad that AJ McKee is no longer fighting on the card, and now Patrici Pitbull, not Patricio, Patrici is going to be fighting what, Souza? Dude, I feel bad for the Japanese kid. He fought and lost for the title in his last fight, Ryzen 43. He's now going to fight Patrici Pitbull, and Patrici's going to destroy him. So it's just a shit show. Rogier's not good at all. He can throw bombs and push forward. Not too good of a fight, especially should be his last. I just hope that Derek Lewis wins the fight. Whether it's a knockout, I mean, I don't know if it's going to go 3 rounds with those guys. If it does, I mean, it's going to be a boring one. But I just hope Derek Lewis rides into the sunset on a win. Vera's not fighting smart right now. Talavera, that's the thing. He doesn't really fight the smartest. He just kind of walks forward and throws bombs, as he's doing right now. Tries to set up that big right hand. He leaves his head open so many times in the pocket to throw those big bombs. And yet, goes to decision. Anyways, end of the 4th round there. Hey, at least it's exciting. At least it's exciting. Not the most technical fight, but it's exciting. Mandeep, Jangra, getting the better of him with those uppercuts, distance shots, body shots, combos, but he's not pressuring him. Talavera's the one pressuring. But pinpoint accuracy thus far. Oh, some beautiful combos there as we check it out during the replay. Again, if you guys want to follow along here, this is free on YouTube. ProBox TV, go show them some love, subscribe. If you're in their live chat, tell everyone else in the live chat to subscribe to the City Life Project YouTube channel and come say hello. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be posting our streaming schedule for the rest of the week tonight. Not a good fight for Lewis, bad matchup, but Derek Lewis does have puncher's chance, but I think he's former shell of himself. I just think I'm glad that he's not going up against a wrestler. Like, I don't think DeLima's gonna I don't think Rogero's gonna wrestle him. So there's that. And he is emotional. 2:30 on the clock. Hands down. Oh, look at the taunting. Look at the taunting here. The taunting here by Talavera.
Let's get it all.
2 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock here in this 5th round. And Talavera's telling him, get to the center of the ring and fight me. Whereas Jangra, he's kind of laughing here. Jangra's the one still piecing him up, even on the outside. Jangra's footwork going back to back here. Talavera's getting annoying, getting annoyed, getting emotional here when Jangra's piecing him up on the outside. And the ref warns Talavera, you cannot hit him, as I'm separating you guys in the clinch. They are at the center of the ring now. And a nice step in left uppercut by Talavera. Misses with the overhand. Counter left there by Jangra. I think they almost clashed heads there. Nice combination there by Jangra. Jangra now showing a little bit of damage under his right eye. Emotional.
Emotional damage.
Looks like the left shoe of Talavera, or the shoelace of Talavera, is loose, so they're just tying that back up again. Shadow boxing in the corner, keeping himself fresh, is Jangra, who I think is winning this fight. I mean, I don't think Talavera's even won a round, personally. It's not like Talavera hasn't landed any shots. I mean, look, there's some damage on the face of Jangra, but Jangra's landing the way better shots here. Beautiful combos. Vera's throwing bombs, but they all missing. Hey, I can't believe you took this fight after 2 weeks, going 6 rounds. How old is Talavera? 28. He's younger. He looks older, though. That's crazy. Hey, if you're that guy in boxing to take on all the newcomers in the promotion, then there you go. You're going to show that age. 30 plus professional boxing fights. Wonder how many like fights outside the ring or amateur he's had as well. Good body shot there. Step in right or left body shot there by Talavera. Right body shot there by Talavera. Good head movement there by Jangra, and he lands a combination. Oh, counter left there by Jangra, followed by the right. And a body shot and a right. Jangra landed a beautiful flurry of strikes there on Talavera. 30 seconds on the clock. Man, they keep clashing heads there. They keep clashing heads. That might have been what cut Jangra, is the head clash by Talavera. 15 seconds left here. Because Talavera, there you can see right there, he's kind of crouching and he has that low stance, and he's come in with his head. I think I've even mentioned it. Like, there's been a clash of heads a few times. Hey, and there's a right hand after the bell by Talavera. Good combo by Jangra to end that round. But yeah, that cut, that bruising under the right eye of Jangra, that very well could have been from a clash of heads, because it doesn't look like Talavera's hitting him with anything really of significance here. Yo, Hernan, there was supposed to be 4, but this one wasn't even listed. So either 4 or 5, I imagine, but I'm leaning towards 4. How's it going, Hernan? It's good to see you, buddy. Oh, and there's a left cut on the side, or there's a pretty bad cut on the left side of Valguera's head. So, I mean, I don't think those are from the gloves there. Although Jangra is throwing the better shots. I think it's from the clash of heads personally, but we'll see. Jangra's styling. Yeah, you can definitely see he's the better fighter. And I think he's winning every single round. What do you guys think? Let me know in the live chat. 6th and final round. Let me update the ticker on the bottom of the screen. We'll get right to it.
Let's get it all.
Like and subscribe if you haven't already, folks. We do fight companions every single week. A ton this weekend. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a hell of a weekend here, guys. Finally got the Super Horizon package. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Ooh, a nice right hand by Jangra. Jangra with the combos there. Desperately trying to clinch now. Where's that dog attitude now, Talavera? Where is it? Where is it? Talavera was asking, let's go center of the ring. Jangra now dancing as Talavera clinches with him. Like, the only one who's really deserving to taunt right now is that of a Jangra. Jangra with a straight left jab. Jangra with a beautiful combo there. Uppercuts there by Jangra, and trying to clinch as Talavera just throws him off of him. Talavera, I should say. Talavera starting to slow down here. Talavera not doing much, but just ducking, and a right hand lands on Talavera. Jangra, straight left jab again, as Talavera just will not put his hands up. Now Talavera's complaining about a shot to the back of the head. The ref just kind of telling him to you shut up right now. But yeah, who else is watching Super Ryzen this weekend? Ryzen versus Bellator. We will be streaming it on this channel. Well, we won't be streaming the actual fights. We'll be hosting a watch party, a fight companion, I should say. 1 minute and 14 seconds left on the clock here in this 6th round. Hell yeah, buddy. You excited for this weekend? Ton of great fights. Ton of great fights. And I think I'm doing a collab with Mr. Grant Gregory again. I mean, Mr. Grant, if you're watching, let's film it tomorrow, buddy. Nice straight left. Oh, man, the left jab for Jangra is money. Money, 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 money. 45 seconds left. Oh, and left hook there by Jangra. Jangra with the right hand. Jangra with the left hook. Jangra with a right uppercut. But before that was a straight right jab followed by a left hook. I mean, he's just piecing up Talavera right now. Talavera moves forward with the left hook. Right hand by Talavera in the clinch. But Talavera, man, he's a dog. He fights 2 weeks on the next card here, but looks like he's going to most likely lose another unanimous decision. 15 seconds left in this 6th round, and Jangra just pieced him up, styled him, made this look, I don't want to say easy. He brought the fight, but definitely there's levels to this, and this kid's talented. And that is it for the fight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me know your thoughts in the live chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know who you think won this one. I'm loving the fact MMA and boxing is doing events on Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Every day there's combat sports these days. Spencer Crawford. Now, I'm not a big boxing guy. Again, I'm not a big boxing guy. I don't know. It's pretty, and even the odds have it pretty even here as well. Honestly, man, like I haven't watched it. Like I've watched them fight before, but I haven't like followed their careers on the come up. I don't know like who's fought the better guys or not. I know Earl Spence has what? Doesn't he have more decisions as of late than that of a Crawford? So I would say off the top of my head, without doing like any extensive research or watching more of their fights, like I've watched a handful each, but again, like not the biggest boxing guy, definitely more of kickboxing and MMA, but I'd probably go for Crawford as he's been finishing his opponents more as of late than Spence. What are your thoughts, Curtis? I'm def watching. I'm looking forward to Cage Warriors 291. Gonna be a banger. Yes, Cage Warriors 291, and then right after UFC 291, we're hopping over to Ryzen versus Bellator. Then we'll take a break. We'll take a quick nap, and for all you on Eastern time, 3 a.m. Eastern, Super Ryzen 2 begins. The whole idea that the fight card should be on Fridays and Saturdays is fading. All right, official decision coming up here. Let's listen in. What are you talking about, JL? What's up, JL? What's going on? I see that cheeky comment. This cheeky comment? 60-54. This has to go to Mandeep. What's up, Mysack? Guys, vote in the poll question you haven't already, and check out the video that I posted earlier today. Yeah, Mandeep wins this one. Easy, easy, easy. Another loss for our friend who we saw 2 weeks ago on Top Ranks card 2. Or, you know, they do these every 2 weeks. On our last Wednesday night fights, Yesner Talavera, now 15-16. He was 15-14 going into the last card that we covered. 15-15 and now 15-16. All right, we have Daryl Valsaint against Daniel Aduku coming up here next, and I will update the ticker on the bottom of the screen. I will highlight these next opponents here. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat on who you think's going to win this next fight here, and keep the comments coming. Anything in regards to the world, anything in regards to combat sports, anything in the world of mixed martial arts. I mean, I'm not the biggest boxing guy, despite, you know, we're watching a boxing event right now. I'm just a combat sports junkie, but you know, down to answer any of you guys' questions, down to engage with the live chat. And hell, the questions that you pose in the live chat don't just have to be for me. Everyone chime in the live chat as well. Oh, I haven't seen that comment yet. What's going on, JL? How was your day? Now, Munchman, just taking it easy on my days off. Thought I'd check the stream out. So I appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Like this isn't the highest level boxing, but we got Mike Goldberg on the mic. That's always nostalgic for us, like older UFC fans. And the fight, the main event of these cards usually isn't bad at all. If anything, it's actually pretty entertaining. Hey, for a little free boxing every second Wednesday, I'll take it. I'll take it. These fights are usually as competitive or more than any Invicta cards that we've seen on Wednesday, which, by the way, when is the next Invicta card? Valsaint is a minus 4,000 favorite. Oh my God. Man, now I'm thinking of it. I like Glover. I knew you would say that. Shane. Oh, Shane's going with the easy one. I came back from a 50-kilometer bike ride. My thighs are cramping. That's never happened before. Oh, man. Yeah, I got to stay hydrated on those big rides, dude. I was doing those quite regularly before I moved to the snowy tundra of Minnesota. I actually got to get my family to send my roadie back home or back here. I took it apart last time I was home and I packaged it, but never got around to sending it. Now we're halfway through the summer and I need to send it. All right. Oh, next fight. They're pretty much ready for them. They're pretty much ready for them. So let's highlight them here. Shane's picking the favorites. All right, Shane, you're the wizard. You know more than me, but you know what? I might just go against you, Shane. I might just go against you. Daryl Valsaint, 8-0 as a pro. He's 21 years old. Oh my goodness. He got a KO TKO in his last fight. Unanimous decision. Oh my God. He only has one unanimous or 2 decisions. Oh my goodness. So 6 KO TKOs, 8 decisions in his 8 pro boxing victories. He is going up against, someone who doesn't have a bad record either, if I do say so myself. He's going up against Daniel Aduku. Daniel Aduku, 15-3-1, Mr. No Size Aduku. He's 34 years of age, so, oh, snap, he's a lot older, and holy crap, he is jacked. He lost his last fight, KO TKO in the 4th round, and before that, he knocked out all his opponents in his last 4 fights. So he's 4-1 in his last 5 fights, and in his last 4 victories, he has knocked out his opponents in every single one. Oh my God, look at this freaking promotion name here. I'm not going to name it, but that is hilarious. That is hilarious that they named their event this. So he lost his last fight. Let's see, is this guy any good? Is this guy any good? To a 19-1 guy. Okay, that's not bad. But again, Daryl Valsaint, he must be some special here if the odds are going that way. But you know what, Shane? I'll go for the upset. I don't know anything about No Size Daniel Aduku, but I'm feeling confident enough to take you on, Shane. So let's go. I'm going for the underdog, locking it in. Shane sees the odds and just goes right with the favorite. That's no fun, Shane. That's no fun. Has anyone heard the new alien news? Some military guys talked to Congress saying the USA has alien vehicles. So space vehicles, or like vehicles that were previous property of aliens? We're having the full-on GSP talk here tonight. I'm abducted by aliens. It's not the CTE. It's the aliens from different planets. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it on.
Second fight of the night. I'm updating the ticker as we speak. Again, Daniel Aduku against Daniel Valsaint. And big shout out to everyone joining us here. Let me know your predictions in the live chat, and we'll continue with the commentary in just one moment. 8 rounds this one is slated for. The undefeated Daniel going up against the 15-3 Aduku. Daryl Valsaint, my apologies. Or Daryl Valsaint. Monsieur Valsaint. He's got a French name. 1 minute and 55 seconds on the clock here. In the blue corner is Aduku. In the red corner is Valsaint. Might not be alien, might just be another country's technology. Do we know where it came from in Space Chain? Nice left hook there by Aduku. Aduku with a decent head movement and level change here. Nice straight left jab, though, by Valsaint. Valsaint, he's lanky arms here, man, and he's got some height on Aduku. I remember my first boxing experiences where my grandpa Jones showed me some old Mike Tyson tapes. That was my first exposure to boxing. That's awesome, dude. That's a cool memory. Maybe they're lying, but I think they were under oath. Can't remember. But CNN was talking about it. Well, I mean, who lies under oath, right? Nobody. I'm going for the Florida man. 1 minute left in this first round. Nah, he said they found non-biological remains in a UFO. What's up, Foul One? It's good to see you. Shane, you got someone who bit. Foul One's seen it. All right, guys, give us the scoop. What's going on with the aliens here? I'm out of the loop there. 40 seconds on the clock here. Swinging a miss with that right hand by Valsaint, but doing a good job controlling, pressuring, and landing that jab at range. Let's see what Aduku can do. Let's see what Aduku can do. 20 seconds on the clock here. Oh, beautiful right hand there by Valsaint. Left jab to the body and another right hand by Valsaint. Valsaint, two really hard right hands in the final 15 seconds of this first round. Oh, another right hand by Valsaint. He's piecing up Aduku with that right now. Aduku goes for the clinch, and that will do it for the first round. Dude, Valsaint looks good, man. I don't think this is going 8 rounds, guys. I don't think this is going 8 rounds. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat. Go to a quick commercial here between rounds. I don't know anything about the guy who was testifying. I think he's an officer in the Navy. Bob Lazar was right all along. A guy who knew a guy told him so. Take what you will from that. Well, I mean, if it was a guy who knew a guy, how can he be lying? How could he lie if it was from a guy or who knew a guy? What's up, Foul One? One of our exclusive members. It's good to see you. All right, Foul One. I don't know if you watched the video I posted earlier today yet, but your thoughts, your critiques. Again, you are much more of a boxing fan than I am. But I was like taking notes, pausing as I was going through the event. Thought I gave a good enough recap. And thank God there's some footage I was able to find with ease to help kind of tell the story. There was only one piece of footage that didn't match what I was talking about. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
And what's next for Inoue, in your opinion? Now I'm like super invested in his career. Still don't really care about boxing, but I'm an Inoue fan for sure. And you know what? We support ProBox TV because it's ProBox TV. 2 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock here, and already swinging to try to finish this fight with the left uppercut and that right hook is Valsaint. Aduku looks like he's got speed, but hasn't really been landing. And he's been mostly on the defense here as Valsaint has been pressuring him. 2 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Oh, no worries, no worries. Oh, all good, buddy. I just want to know your feedback since we were talking about it on Discord. Hope it was a good day despite it being busy, and hope you have some time to relax this evening, man. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Ooh, nice left hook to the body. Oh, and that body shot just dropped him. That body shot just dropped Aduku. I thought he hit the liver there. Maybe that or just winded him, but he's getting the count. Big body shot. I mean, look how much bigger he is than him. Dude. Valsaint is a monster. He's huge. And it's not just because of his hair. Oh, and he lands a left hook. That cracked him. Valsaint landed a left hook, and that cracked him. He's wobbly. He's wobbly. 1 minute and 12 seconds left. Aduku's wobbly. Straight left jab by Valsaint. Valsaint with a straight left to the body, and that hurt him again. Pressuring him to the corner. Left hook. That didn't connect clean, but that left uppercut. Left hook to the body here by Valsaint. Valsaint just piecing up Aduku right now. Aduku tries with the right. Valsaint with a straight left. Aduku's done. His nickname should be Count Aduku. 39 seconds on the clock. He'll fight another guy, Tabales, at 122 and then move up, I hope. Can he put on enough muscle to move up? I mean, he hits hard enough, but it's just so crazy as he's moved up from 105, 115, now he's 125. Just dominating every division. But that's cool. I'll have to look up the other guy. Straight left again. Dooku is done. Thank you so much for the donation, brother. Look at that. Let's go. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. ProBox is awesome. Hey, for a free boxing event every 2 weeks, I cannot complain. In Brandor, we're going to be doing it every 2 weeks. We've been doing it for, I think, four weeks now. Not 4 weeks in a row, obviously, because it's every 2 weeks, but 4 events in a row now. That's the end of the second round, by the way. And it's been a lot of fun. Hey, free fighting. Oh, yeah, and foul one. I 100% give a tier, or at least minimum B plus tier to Ring Card Girl kits. They have a little bit more literal and figurative freedom, let's just say. They're at least B plus tier, maybe sneaking even into the A tier. We got to get that tier list together soon, buddy. I've been taking notes, foul one. I've been taking notes. Brandor, thank you so much, buddy, for the donation. I really appreciate it. Wow, what an absolute beauty. Cheers, buddy. Also, former Olympic boxer is Daryl Valsaint. Again, thank you so much for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it. What an absolute beauty. I love ProBox too. All right, round 3.
Let's get it on.
It's not even that I dislike boxing. It's just there's just so much of it. I never followed like the promotions kind of like I followed the other leagues of MMA and / promotions of MMA or other sports leagues. So it's just a lot to learn. But I'm down whenever there's an event that's easily accessible, like ProBox, like any of the stuff on ESPN, to fire it up and watch it and especially stream it with you guys. And it's fun to call any fight. Yeah, cheers to you, buddy. Thank you so much. Brandor, what a beauty here. Hey, I gave Brandor a shout out in the last video. I hope you appreciated that, buddy. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock here in this third round. And again, I don't think he goes 8. Aduku, he's a tough son of a bitch here, but he's got cracked a few times. He's got cracked a couple more times there with the right jab followed by the left hook. And he goes in for the clinch. Left jab there by Aduku. I don't even think he's landing, though. I think he's just throwing. And great head movement there by Valsaint. Again, I would have their head-to-head graphic up here, but Tapology just did not post it. I'm the reason Tapology even made a one-fight matchup on the event card here today. They probably think I'm so annoying every week messaging them or tagging them on Twitter when I need a page or if there's something incorrect. But hey, someone's got to do it. Aduku, again, not looking too good here. 1 minute and 27 seconds into the third round. He is pushing forward and he lands a left there. Anything can happen. He is throwing big shots here, but he's starting to fade. And it's just, look how much bigger his opponent is, man. Look how much bigger Valsaint is. And again, it's not just the hair. I know the hair gives him another inch or two, but the hairdo, I should say. Left hook there by Dooku. Trying to use that left jab to the body. Is Valsaint. 54 seconds on the clock here in this third round. 5 more rounds if needed, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think this goes 8. Unless Valsaint slows down tremendously, I don't think he goes 8. He almost had Aduku finished in the second round. Nice straight left jab followed by a left hook there by Valsaint. Valsaint taking his time here. Taking his time or slow down. I don't know yet, but we'll see. We'll see it. We'll see how this fourth round plays. Oh, and taking the knee. I missed that shot there. I literally looked to the live chat. 1 second. I missed that shot there. Here, 1 sec. That might be it. Getting the count again is Aduku. Oh, a shot to the body there. And looking to finish the fight now is Valsaint. But that is the end of the round. Oh my goodness, that shot to the body didn't necessarily drop him, but caused him to take a knee. That is 2 knockdowns in this fight thus far, ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the 4th round. And that right side of Aduku's face is starting to swell here. All right, let's take a look at this body shot. Oh, and it's the same shot. It's that same shot, man. And that one just grazed him. That one was not even as critical as the one in the, what was it, the first? Was it the end of the first round when he knocked him down? End of the second, anyways. Anyways, 4th coming up here. Keep the comments coming, folks. Vote in the poll question. We have a ton of big fights coming up this weekend in the world of mixed martial arts, boxing, kickboxing, Super Ryzen 2, Octagon, Cage Warriors, Bellator vs. Ryzen, UFC 291, Spence vs. Crawford. I mean, guys, there's so much going on this weekend. All right, round 4.
Let's get it all.
Aduku looking fresh here at the start of the 4th round. Good head movement, but his shots aren't landing. They clinch. Ref separates. Double straight left and the left hook to the body, and that drops him again. That right side of the body there. Double left jab, simple left hook of the body. Aduku's getting the 3rd count of the night. And this fight is over. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen. Ref calls it. That is it. And you see that right side of Aduku's body is in so much pain. Just double left jab, little hook right after, and that put him out. Oh my goodness, indeed. 9-0 for the former Olympian, just 21 years of age. He's got a bright future in the sport ahead of him. So yeah, that first one was big. Oh, and you know what? Even that last one had a little bit of torque on it as well. And that's his 2nd knockout in a row now. Woohoo, Florida man, let's go. Should we even do beer bets for this? If all the odds are this crazy, Shane, I'm gonna hit on the underdog. Are you scared, Shane? Are you saying you're scared? Is that what you're saying? Are you scared, Shane? I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to go head to head on these cards. That could be the hams talking, but I don't know. I'm down to do the beer bet still, Shane. It's your call though. It's your call. This next fight, by the way, if it is indeed the co-main event coming up here, oh my goodness, it should be a good one. Because I think there's only supposed to be 4 fights on this card. But we shall see. I'm just going to update the ticker on the bottom of the screen. They will show the tail of the tape for the next one after this. The winner of this one is announced. But as I was prepping, like I saw the names, or I looked up the 2 fighters in the co-main event. And I mean, the main event should be very, very fun as well. But this co-main event, I think, is going to be is going to steal the show, to be perfectly honest, folks. But again, we'll await to see if that is the next fight coming up here. If it is, we will highlight it in just a moment. I'm just making sure the ticker is ready to go. But anyways, fighter being announced as the winner in the ring now. This is the second best call in boxing this week. It's not bad. It's not bad. Main event, I've got the dog. Let's go, Brander. I got the dog, Shane. I got the dog. Okay, we'll do the beer bets, but if a guy's minus 4,000, the choice is easy. Shane, I'm going to go against you on every single one then. Watch, I'm going to get that. And when I get that upset, or when I choose the winner who causes the upset, I'm going to be so happy, and you will be upset. That's where I was going with that in very choppy fashion. Okay, so the co-main event is coming up next. Yeah, so just a 4-fight card. Simple little 4-fight card, a little 2 hours, 2.5 hours, ProBox TV every Wednesday. Cannot complain. I was looking up, I mean, this show is obviously on the road. It's, Eastern It's on the East Coast, mostly in Florida. Usually they have 7 to 6 fight cards, 2 or 3 prelims that aren't televised or aren't broadcast. It's only $20 to get in the door usually. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. Who do I got on the co-main? Yeah, let's get right into it. If you get one huge upset plus 1,000 or more, we'll just say you win the beer bet. All right, let's do it, Shane. Yeah, Shane. You may be a wizard. You may play the mind tricks on me every now and then to get your, the picks that you want. I'm starting to pick up on it, but at least you're a fair competitor. I appreciate that about you, my friend. All right, let's get to this next fight here because this one should be a fun one. We have Mohamed Mimouni against Steven Galeano. The problem, Mohamed Mimouni, 35 years of age. He's on a 2-fight losing streak right now, but 22-5 record. Veteran, hard-hitting veteran, and very, very tactical as well. Hasn't been knocked out in his last 2, or even his last 3 losses, I should say. They all went the distance. He's got 4 decision victories in his last few fights, in his last few wins, and 1 knockout in the 5th round. His opponent, Steven Galeano, and again, I don't know the odds for these ones, folks. I don't know the odds for these ones. So I probably should. I could probably bring it up on screen, but we're going in raw. Steven Galeano, 12-0. Okay, I imagine he's the favorite. 24 years old. Yeah, he's definitely the favorite. Last 3 wins have been KOs. 1 in the 1st round, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 5th. Yeah, 12-0. Who's the favorite, Curtis? Who's the favorite? Is the young guy the favorite? If the young guy's the favorite, I think he's going to win. But for the sake of our beer bet here with Shane, I'll go with the Frenchman. Vas-y. I'll go with the Le Français here, Shane. I'll go with Mohamed. Let's check out the odds for this. ProBox TV odds. All right, let's see. Dude, they don't even have the odds on here? Dude, they don't even... Oh, on this... Okay, no, they do. Oh, actually, these ones are pretty close. Galeano's the favorite, only, what, minus 250 on Betway, minus 190 on Bet365. Dude, I got the underdog here, but he's a slight underdog, Shane. I'll go with Mohamed Mimoune, as he's only, yeah, like I said, plus 145 on Bet365 and plus 200 on Betway. Steve Galeano, minus 190, minus 250 on Betway. I'll go with the underdog, but it's not a crazy underdog. I think that's a good underdog bet on this card because there are no other good underdog bets on this card. However, I imagine Shane's just going to ride with the favorites for the rest of the night, right? I do think that this young guy's probably going to win, Steven Galeano, but for the sake of our beer bet, Shane, I'll go with Buddy with Roy Jones Jr. in his corner. Let's go, baby. This guy's a big 146er as well. Only 3 wins by knockout, though, so this might go the distance. What's up, Diego? It's good to see you. Steven's the favorite. Mo's the dog. I have Galeano and Cesena in a parlay for minus 105. Well, hey, buddy, I hope that cashes. Let's go. Okay, I got Galeano. We'll say you get 2 points instead of 1 if the underdog wins. Well, maybe not on this one, Shane, because this one's actually a good underdog. But maybe if, on ones, let's say the underdog is, let's say if there's a spread of 500 or more, Shane. Or shit, even if, let's say if there's a spread of 1,000 or more, then we'll get 2 points. All right, round 1 coming up here, folks. Co-main event of the evening. I'm excited for this one. This one actually should be pretty high level. Not that last one wasn't. Round 1.
Let's get it all.
All right, in the black trunks is Mimoune in the white trunks, Galeano. Galeano, the slight favor here, guys. Trying to gauge the distance right now are both of these guys. 2 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. Again, appreciate everyone viewing. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Left jab to the body there by Galeano. Trying to feint with the level change there is Mimoune. Galeano has a picture of himself on the top of the trunks. That's actually pretty funny. I was just gonna say I like how he has a picture of himself on his shorts. That's funny. Straight left jab there by Galeano. Left jab again there by Galeano. One minute 43 seconds left here. Slow pace to start here. Slow pace to start. 10 rounds this is scheduled for, guys. Mimoune not doing much here. Maybe conserving his energy to start. But he's not going to necessarily win this first round. He hasn't been throwing anything. Galeano, shot to the body again. Yeah, even the crowd's reacting here. I don't know if they're booing or I don't know what they're doing, but definitely not a brawl here to start. There's a right hand to the body there by Mimouni. Or Mimoune, I guess. Mimoune. Hearing this commentator and not Bisping or Anik feels weird. See, it's the opposite for us, JL, because we've been watching MMA longer than you. And Goldie was the voice of the UFC before Anik and Bisping. It is all over. It's actually pretty nostalgic. I think these are pretty good announcers, though, to be perfectly honest. Anik is still just like the best in MMA. And it wasn't that Goldie was bad. The thing about Goldie is you could put him in any sport and he'd be solid. He's got the voice, he's got the enthusiasm, he's got his catch lines. That's it for the first round. Is there a reason for no 1FC this week? Yeah, apparently it's a holiday in Thailand. So it's a holiday in Thailand. So no One Friday fights this week, which feels weird, doesn't it? We're spoiled, guys. We're spoiled. All right, round 2 coming up here next. I find it hard to believe Goldberg is better than Bisping. Oh yeah, he's way better than Bisping. He's been doing commentating and play-by-play since before you were even born, JL. Since before even Bisping started fighting. He actually did NHL on ESPN before he even moved to boxing or MMA. I think he had a deal with ESPN back when they had their original deal with the National Hockey League. He covered a handful of Canucks games. I know he had a handful of Detroit games, Avs games. There's another team as well that he would cover quite a bit. Hockey is actually his favorite sport, which I find so awesome. So, yes, he is way better than Bisping. Bisping is a fighter first, commentator second, and will always will be. Not to suggest he's bad, because I know you'll try to twist my words into saying that. He's just nowhere near as good as Mike Goldberg. Round 2.
Let's get it all.
But again, Bisping, and you always get this mixed up, JL. Bisping's a color commentator. He's not a play-by-play guy. They're very different. As much as you think they're the same, they're very different. They used to clown on Goldie because he made mistakes. Oh, yeah. And then that's the thing. Like, he wasn't perfect, and Anik makes mistakes, too. It was just fun. He would rely too much on like generic stuff at times when I think the audience wanted to know more. And Joe provided that more at the time. Now the fan base is so smart. And, I think Goldie and Joe's time together, it was respectfully running out. But how they treated him on the way out, just really sucked. Goldie was the man. Such a great energy when he called, "It is all over." Oh yeah, absolutely. JL never watched MMA when Goldie was commentator. Bisping is bad. He can only see half the fight. Bisping is superior to Goldberg. Why do you think he's in the UFC? But JL, you think Bisping's a play-by-play commentator. He's not, brother. As much as I think you like believe he is, he's not. He's the color commentator. He's a color commentator. They're two very different things, my man. I like Bisping. I know a lot of people don't, but I think he's the funniest on the mic. For me, I think Bisping's good, not great. And I literally have to tell JL this every single stream, but I'll do it again for you, buddy. I think he's good, not great. I think, and for the reason for that, and my reason for saying that is what I'm trying to say, is he has either really good nights where he's on, he's funny, he's witty, he's actually calling shit better than, you know, Cruz or DC. Hell, even Felder, who I think Felder's better. But his off nights are horrendous. Interrupting, stuttering, not really paying attention. You know what I mean? So I think he's fine. I think he's good, not great. I don't think he's bad. And that's because he has awful nights and he has excellent nights. He doesn't really have an in-between. Brandon Fitzgerald is great. No, he's good. I like John Gooden as well. Don't get me wrong. The other two voices for ProBox are both former boxing world champions too. Bisping is trash. I actually like Mitch from 1FC too. Yeah, he's pretty good. Bisping is best on the mic. Color is easy. Have you done color commentary? I have. It's not that easy. If it was that easy, Bisping wouldn't have a bad night, but he does. So it's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, Cruz, it's annoying because like what Cruz offers, sorry, round 3 coming up here, folks. What Cruz offers, like I feel like for the most part, Cruz actually provides great commentary. There's just no oomph. There's just no energy. And DC, it's like all energy, but the guy, you know, just like, I don't like what he's saying. I'm saying Bisping makes commentary look easy. He never had Baz. No, that I disagree, JL. I wholeheartedly, categorically disagree. Or that I believe that's categorically wrong, as I wholeheartedly disagrees. I'm mixed up my adverbs there. He has excellent nights and very bad nights. There's rarely one in between. Round 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
Oh, I mean, there's so many nights where didn't I just give examples? I literally give examples of what happens during his bad nights. He stutters, he interrupts is his biggest thing, and he'll like let his the commentators who might like poke back at him, like he gets like super emotional because of that. Now that hasn't happened this year, but it happened a few times in 2022, and yeah, and I feel like that's the thing. It's funny how it's usually on one night. And again, I'm not trying to dog him. This is my observation. This is what I've gathered. When he has an off night, it's like he's off in a lot of categories. He's in a lot of areas. He's not just, you know, one or two mistakes. It's like if he's interrupting people, I'm like, oh, he's going to stutter, and he starts stuttering, or he gets angry, or he messes up the names of the fighters, or he just says something that's just not good analysis and like something that was compared to when he was fighting. And then he has nights that are completely different, and he's in analyst mode, he's in play-by-play mode, he's in color mode, you know what I mean? He's in that desk mode where he does a lot better. But I feel like sometimes sometimes the fighter in him comes out, and it's just not good for commentary. But again, like I like Bisping. He's good, he's not great, he's not bad. You find okay, well that makes zero sense, and that's okay. I find interrupting funny, and he is respectful. Well, quite literally, if he's interrupting his coworkers, that is disrespectful. And again, JL with his textbook argument method here, putting Anik into the conversation when Anik wasn't even in the conversation. So now we're arguing who is better, Anik versus Bisping. Is that what we're arguing now, JL? I want to know. Is that what we're arguing now? 1 minute on the clock here, folks. Third round. He's like, I don't understand why you would say that in this conversation where, like, we talk about it on every stream. You know where I stand. Now bringing Anik into it makes no sense when, if you were listening before, we just said Anik also isn't perfect. Oh, nice right hand there. And look, the Frenchman's coming back here in this third round. 30 seconds left. We've already said that Anik wasn't perfect either. I think I said that verbatim when I was talking about Goldberg in response to Phony Turgeson's, comment there. Are we going to have this conversation? Is that where we're going now? JL? UFC commentary has the same script. I usually mute it, to be honest. I like Anik. I really do. Clearly not perfect, though, as JL is pointing out. But if we're going to say Anik is better than Bisping, oh, man. Oh, man. I think that's bias seeping in, my friend. I think that's bias seeping in. Fourth round coming up here, folks. Great third round there by the veteran Mohamed Mimoune. I can't stand Daniel Cormier on the commentary. Yeah, he gets under my skin every now and then too. He brings the energy. It's just some of the shit that comes out of his mouth. It's like, what are you talking about? Way too biased, and him and Rogan love a boring fight. Yes. Well, he just loves wrestling. Same. I saw Izzy's picking Poatan this weekend. Yeah. Tony at the interview seemed rattled. Yeah, he seemed a little bit off. But he looked a little off in his last two. He seemed a little off in his last two press conferences leading up to his other two fights. His last two fights as well. Round 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Get it all!
Anik's not better than Bisping. That's craziness, dude. That's craziness. JL, you're having pretty bad takes tonight. I'm not going to lie, buddy. And I'll call them out. You're very much speaking with the heart, not the head today. Especially since one is a play-by-play guy. You have to. I thought I just told you that. One's a play-by-play guy. One's a color commentator. I would love to see Bisping do play-by-play. Just so JL would go, oof, can we please bring back Anik? Joe Rogan and DC hate when they stand up the fighters like, hello, they're supposed to be entertaining. Yeah, Joe's kind of all over the place. Joe Rogan for me is right at this day and age. He's kind of like he's kind of like Bisping. Oh, and a knockdown there by Mimouni. Yeah, I would say Joe Rogan's not great, not bad. He's good. But he was the yang to Goldberg's yin when they started, as Goldberg was the voice. When a low shot there. He was the voice. He was the good, like the play-by-play voice, the catch lines and everything, and brought the energy. Was Joe knew mixed martial arts, jiu-jitsu, and other martial arts. Oh, good body shot there by Mohamed Mimouni. Mimouni's landing the harder shots here, and he wasn't very active in that first round. Hell, I would give that first round to Galeano, but Mooney's doing damn good in the third, and now the fourth. 1 minute left. I personally feel Bisping is better at breaking down fights. Well, JL, like, again, bro, I think you have color commentary and play-by-play just mixed up, or you think they're the same. Because that's his job, buddy. So I would hope that he's good at breaking down the fights. That's not Anik's job, buddy. That's not Anik's job. And you know, if anything, Anik's had to carry Bisping on his bad nights and actually do Bisping's job of giving color commentary outside of play-by-play. But usually he doesn't have to. Usually Bisping, you're right, does a great job at breaking down the fights, especially mid-fight, providing, what's the word again? Color, because that's his job, brother. I would be concerned if he didn't do that at all. The fact that you're comparing him to Anik when it's a completely different job is crazy to me. Mo, the dog, he's doing well, man. 10 seconds left in this 4 round. This is a disgusting remark comparing Bisping to Rogan. Bisping is way better. I like Bisping better personally, but if I'm gonna like, I don't think he's that much better as far as giving color to a fight. Would I rather have Bisping as color these days? Yes, but I would put them in the same tier. But that's a preference. That's not really, that's not like objective. Mo's looking good, dude. He's looking good with some power punches here. The guy with the face on his shorts needs to be humbled. The arrogance of putting your face on clothing. JL, I bet you have a t-shirt with your face on it. No. I bet you have a t-shirt with Bilal's face on it. To be honest, Dean Thomas is pretty underrated in my opinion. Dude, he's actually won me over this year. He's been winning me over this year. Usually, I just kind of think of him as like the Ollie, the news reporter or the weatherman on Family Guy. It's gonna rain. It's a really good guillotine, guys. Back to you. But no, he's actually been doing really good behind the desk. Bisping has high school humor. I know what you're saying, but I do think he's pretty funny on some. But again, that's like some he's awful, some he's awesome.
Let's get it all.
Class again. So Fallon, it's crazy that JL like didn't watch MMA when like we saw the real Bisping. Not the beer gut Family Guy Bisping that we see here today, the ESPN Bisping that we see here today. Because man, JL, I think you would have been really sad to see Bisping back in the day. I think it would shatter. It would bring a tear to your face, shatter the glass. I think Bisping is tremendously intelligent. I do not think Bisping is classy. I think that he's doing his job these days, and he's a good employee of the UFC and ESPN. I don't think Bisping is a classy guy. And I'm sorry, like 12 years of following Bisping prior to him as a commentator would paint that picture for me, sir. Bisping is always drunk, but are you intoxicated or?
Are you intoxicated or something?
JL just making us hate on guys who we actually like. Come on, bro. Bilal dropped a new merch line. Oh. Remember the eye poke? I give respect to them. And people drag me through the mud. One thing, like we you try to make us look like the bad guys for not holding fighters, and in this case Bisping, in the same tier as you. That's pretty much what it comes down to. I don't want to drag you through the mud. I don't want to drag Bisping through the mud. I don't want to drag Gordon through the mud. I don't want to drag Bilal through the mud. I don't want to drag any of these guys through the mud. But unfortunately, we can't agree with everything you say. And I say we because I'm speaking on behalf of Foul One as well in that. 41 seconds left in this fifth round. And again, I personally think Mohamed's running away with this. Five 25 seconds left in this fifth round, ladies and gentlemen. Good counter there by Galeano, but the underdog here, slight underdog, and that's why I said going into this, he's not a bad underdog given his record. Goes to the distance quite often, and we saw it was clearly, oh, and a nice right hand knocks down, oh my goodness, and a nice right hook, just knocks down Galeano. I don't think he's going to get up. Standing up. Oh, he comes up right at the 10. He's still wobbling. Oh, and it's right at the bell. Saved by the bell. That was a nasty right hand there. And we're going into the seventh round, and saved by the freaking bell, ladies and gentlemen, was Steven Galeano. JL said it, buddy who put his face on his shorts. He needed to get humbled, and he got humbled with that right hand. Seventh round coming up here in a sec, folks. Steven Galeano has not lost yet. Does he need a humbling, JL? Does he need a humbling? I agree. Like, it's not every single one of your takes, JL. It's not every single one. You can tell a story without reading all the pages, and you're missing a lot of pages, dog. Mo with the knockdown. No, it's true. I got your back on that one, JL. I've been in your corner on a couple takes. My takes, excluding my favorites, are on point, I would say. You would say. All right, round 7.
Let's get it all.
Jared Gordon, top 5 lightweight fighter in the UFC, baby. Let's go. 2 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. He's gonna beat Oliveira. He's gonna get that win back against Oliveira. Just you wait and see, guys. Just you wait and see. Ooh, a nice right hand to the body there. 2 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock here. 6th round. Oh, 6th round. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was round 7. My bad. Oh, and another knockdown there. Maybe a slip. No, he's getting a count. Galeano said it was to the top of the head, but the ref says nope, and he's getting the count here. Standing up at 10. Oh, and another knockdown. Getting the count here again, early 6th round. If Galeano goes down again, it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. I think all the main characters. Nice right jab, and he's going down again. On a flurry of shots, and it is all over. Cash that money, underdog. Cash that money. How do you like that, Shane? How do you like that? It's a good thing I said that we need to, 1,000-point spread for it to be double points, because I would have got the double points. Let's go with the underdog here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Sorry to those in the live chat who lost money on this one, but I just had a feeling. That the underdog would come through here today, and he hit hard. And this is his first knockout in a few fights, and serving Steven Galeano his first loss of his pro career. He is now, what did he say? 12-1. For some reason, I thought it was 11 for a sec. 23-5 is the problem, Mohamed Mimoune. And again, he has many knockouts in his recent fights. He's been knocked out, but other than that, his last 5 victories, or four of his last 5 victories, have been decisions. His last win was a KO TKO, and maybe he's just fallen in love with his power here, because he gets another one. Second win, for second of his wins here, now have been by TKO, getting back in the win column. Before then, like I said, is 4 wins before suffering a loss to Victor Postel. All decisions. Comes back against Darren Surtees, gets a KO TKO in the 5th round, loses to unanimous decision, and comes back here and throws some big shots. I mean, clearly he has power. Be interested to see some of these fights now, to see how he fought those ones, or if his opponents just had more durability. But anyways, shout out to him. Great win. And you know what? I think he won every round but the first. In the first one, he kind of just was very conservative. And man, yeah, what a great performance by him. Really, what a great performance by him. Yeah, so JL, I think all the big guns are coming to the press conference tomorrow. So I mean, you got to imagine that. Yeah, I would all the big names. I mean, you know them, but let's just quickly list them here. So I'd imagine Poirier, Gaethje, Blachowicz, Pereira, probably Thompson, Pereira, Bobby Green, Ferguson, Holland, Chiesa, Lewis. Yeah, and Lewis and DeLima, I think, would be the ones. I don't think anyone else. All right, being announced as the winner here is the problem, Mohamed Mimouni. All right, Shane, so in the main event of the evening here, actually, you know what, Shane? The odds aren't that crazy in the main event of the evening either. So Orlando Gonzalez Ruiz, he is the underdog plus 250 Ramiro Cesena, he is minus 300 in Betway, minus 340 Bet 365. So, I mean, there is a pretty big difference, but not as much as we've seen in some of the other fights this card. Valsaint in particular. But let's go highlight these guys, as for the first time this evening, ladies and gentlemen, we have an actual head-to-head graphic. Shout out to Tapology. I know you guys hate me. I know you guys think I'm annoying, but trust me, I use your site more than anybody. So if I need a page made, guys, the reason this page exists, because I was bothering Tapology on Twitter today, and I was like, hey guys, I know you do I know you cover ProBox because we stream it every few weeks here, but there was no event page up for ProBox, so I was nudging them a bit on Twitter, and they finally got a page up, mind you, just one fight. So here we go, main event of the evening coming up next here, ladies and gentlemen. I will update the ticker on the bottom of the screen, then we'll get right back into highlighting these fighters. No, does that graphic look good? Doesn't that graphic look good? All right, just updating the ticker on the bottom of the screen, and we'll get right in back to your guys' comments, and we'll get to highlighting these fighters. Again, appreciate every single one of you joining us live here on the channel. One more fight here on this ProBox TV broadcast. I mean, what a great thing that ProBox TV does here. Every 2 weeks, every second Wednesday, we get a little free boxing, 4 or 5 boxing matches. Usually pretty high level on YouTube for free with great commentary, great production. I mean, it's a treat, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a junkie when it comes to combat sports. You know I'm going to be covering it. I encourage you all to go give them a follow, give them a shout out, go support them. Check, and if you do support them and you're in their live chat on YouTube, tell them the City Life Project sent you. Tell everyone in that chat to come and support us live here on the City Life Project. Like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload or a video, as we have, or a live stream, I should say. But we have so many videos that are popping on this channel. I appreciate you guys for checking them out. Speaking of some of those videos popping on their channel, Hockey From Home, what's up? I see you in the live chat. I see that you got videos popping on your channel as well. Hope you're feeling, buddy. I got that beer bet indeed. Let's go. Humbled. Jail, you had it with his face on his shorts. Let's fucking go. God damn it. Sorry about that, Curtis, but man, didn't really see that coming either. Glad you're doing better, Hockey From Home. Glad you're back in the chat. You know, some people need to be humbled, and not to toot my own horn, I have a habit of knowing who will get humbled during a fight. No, you use the word humbled more liberally than anybody I know, but every now and then, I would say probably like 5% of the time, you get it right, buddy. And this was one of those. Long time no see. I missed watching your streams while I was sick. Well, I appreciate you coming back here, Hockey From Home. It's good to see you. For texting you this day a lot on Discord. No worries, no worries. Hell yeah, Hockey From Home is back, and videos are back on YouTube. It is awesome. All right. Main event coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your predictions in the live chat. I want to hear them. Let's dive right in to highlighting these next 2 fighters. We have Orlando Gonzalez facing Ramiro Cesena. Now, if we look at the odds here, Cesena is the favorite, minus 340 on Bet 365, minus 300 on Betway. His opponent is the underdog, plus 250. That's what Orlando Gonzalez is, plus 250. He is 20-2 in his pro MMA career. He's 27 years of age, coming out of Puerto Rico. He is 3-1 in his last 4 fights. He's on a 2-fight win streak right now. Unanimous decision in first round knockout. He lost a decision to Misael Lopez. He got a KO, TKO in the 5th round to Pablo Cruz, and he lost a decision to Robisi Ramirez, who defended his title this yesterday on the Inoue card. For them was on a hell of a win streak, and it looks like he has not been knocked out in years, which is a positive to see. His opponent, Ramiro Cesena, the favorite here tonight, 16-1-1. He is also 3-1 in his last 4 fights. He lost his last fight. He's 23 years old, though. He's got an inch on his opponent in height and an inch and a half in reach. 23 years of age, like we said. He lost his last fight. He got knocked out in the 10th round. For them was on a hell of a run. Only 2 decisions in his last 6 wins. So 4 knockouts, 2 decisions in his last 6 wins, 16-1-1, 13 KO TKOs for Ramiro Cesena. That is probably why he is favored in the odds. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat, folks. Shane, that includes you. Where are you going with this one? Where are you going with this one? I got Gonzalez, the dog. Shane is picking Cesena. I think he's more motivated from his recent loss. Well, Shane, I'm going head-to-head again. It worked last time. We're going with the underdog. I am going with the plus 300, plus 350 in certain betting odds as well. He's got, or betting sports books as well. He's 12 KO TKO. Gonzalez, 20 wins. 2 losses, and I'm going with Orlando Gonzalez. He's fought better fighters, Shane. That's the reason why I'm going with him. He has fought better fighters. Locking it in. Easy money. Easy money. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Did my friends pop in while I was sick, Isha? I don't think so. I don't think so. Hockey from Home's got Cesena as well. No one who said Hockey from Home sent me. Gravedigger Jones picking Gonzalez. Main event of the evening, guys. Really appreciate you guys joining us for a little bit of boxing on a Wednesday night. Usually we only go 2 hours, 2 hours and a half here. And it looks like we're going to be hitting that exact mark here today. All right, round 1 coming up. This is slated for 10, I believe. Super featherweight fight here in the main event of the evening. Again, a big shout out to everyone in the live chat. We'll give you all a special shout out before we sign off. But again, Brandor, thank you so much for the dono, buddy. I appreciate you. Both guys are pretty good boxers. Okay, I got it. Maybe we're too busy with summer school. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Final fight of the night, main event of the evening. Let's get it on. In the blue corner is Cesena. In the red corner, Gonzalez. I like Gonzalez's shorts. I'm not a huge... I'm more of a Muay Thai and kickboxing kit kind of guy. Boxing shorts, just too damn big. Ooh, a nice right hand there by Gonzalez. Summer school ends in 22 days, so back on the grind then for streams again. Hell yeah. That's how you'll grow. Streams and shorts, that's how you grow your channel. I gotta start making more shorts. 2 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock here in this first round. Yeah, slated for 10 rounds. Neither of them getting too aggressive here in the first round. Nice straight left jab by Cesena. Cesena with the right hand to the body. Trying to find that range with that left hand. Cesena not landing. Yeah, each of them, I mean, they each have knockout power. I would argue that Cesena probably a little bit more, given their resume. Oh, a nice left hook there by Cesena. As soon as that right hand dropped, I mean, he threw that, so that was a good read. Both of them relatively young. Gonzalez obviously a little bit older, a little bit more of the veteran. 27 years old, but 16-1-1. Cesena, a lot of pro fights. And Southpaw versus Orthodox too here. .55 seconds on the clock. A nice left hand by Gonzalez. Just a straight left there. Little left hook there by Cesena as he stepped in. I thought he was going to step in with a straight left, but looks like there was a little bit of a hook. And tagging him as he exited the pocket there was Gonzalez. That was a good straight left. 35 seconds on the clock in this first round. Good technique by both of these guys. Good patience. Nice straight left there by Gonzalez. That went right through the guard of Cesena. Good job moving out of the way of that left hook there by Gonzalez. Good read there. Cesena's applying a little bit of the pressure here, causing Gonzalez to move. But Gonzalez with the 1-2 there, and that was good. Good speed there by Cesena, but it looked like he was just starting to hit the gas right when the first round ended. That is it for the first round. We're going into the second round here soon, ladies and gentlemen. Tough first round to score. What do you guys think? Neither of them did too much. Maybe Cesena landed a few more shots there, but let me know what you guys think. Good counter striking. Yep. I lost a sub though. I was at 78. Now I'm at 77. But when summer school's over, I'll get my friends to join the chat. That would be awesome. Pretty even round. Yeah, pretty slow round. I mean, these guys doing a good job of... and they're both kind of a little bit bruised under that right eye too. Both of them conserving their energy a little bit as, you know, this is a big fight. All right, round 2 coming up here.
Let's get it all.
10 seconds into this second round. Right body shot there by Cesena. Or Cesena, I should say. Oh, and a good left body shot there by Gonzalez. They clinch. Separated, center of the ring. Oh, and as he level changed there to attack the body with the right, Gonzalez almost cracked Cesena. Cesena with the straight left. Cesena with that left hook again. It's more countering whenever Gonzalez moves to throw that step in left of his or the straight right. Cesena's doing a good job of countering, and he's countering with that left every single time there. And now he's the one stalking. 2 minutes on the clock. Hype my friends up, though. Hell yeah, whenever they join, I do. I don't know they're even my friends. I just met them the day I introduced them to our channels. Oh, that's awesome. If McGregor Mayweather did bare knucks instead of regular boxing, who would have won? I mean, probably if it was just boxing rules but just with no gloves, Shane. I don't know. Probably still Floyd. I think Cesena has power, though. Gonzalez looks like he has the speed, though. Yep. And if Cesena continues to walk forward and pressure Gonzalez to always counter, not that Gonzalez counters has been bad here, but that's going to wear on him throughout this fight, and Cesena doing a good job of doing that so far. Beaver tails, oh man. Those are good. 53 seconds on the clock here. Oh, and tried to go that swinging left hook was Cesena. Good head movement there by Gonzalez. Got out of that one. Both of them tagged up the body in that exchange there. Final 40 seconds of this second round. I missed the ice cream truck due to me being sick and camp. Well, yeah, ice cream's the last thing that you want when you're sick. Glad you're feeling better. Oh, a nice right hand to the body there by Cesena. Yeah, they are pretty good. Next time. Once you're better. Fully better. Sluggish Lewis fighting this week, and Wash Tony's en route to another embarrassment. I'll get my popcorn. Just the disrespect for fighters who, when you started watching, weren't that good. It blows my mind. For someone who values respect, honor, and you literally like fighters for being honorable, the amount of disrespect you show some of, like, you know, the older legends like Tony, like BJ Penn, it just sucks. It sucks that the new generations of MMA fans are like this, and JL is an example. He's a walking example. And JL gets mad at the trolls on Twitter, yet he's here spewing disrespect towards legends of the game. It really blows my mind, JL. It really blows my mind. At least I don't have to stream until August 8th, so that's better for my voice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. Get your popcorn and blue slushies, motherfuckers. Jail's a casual, a true casual. So some people need to hang up the gloves. Yeah, but that's not what you said, JL. See, that's the thing. Now you're trying to spin the narrative. You didn't say that. You know, you didn't say that. That's the thing. That's the thing. If that's what you meant, then just say that. You know what I mean? And again, it's just off brand for you because you literally have arguments against us in the chat on the grounds of being disrespectful. Yet you were being disrespectful to some of the legends in the game. So I don't get it, brother. I don't get it. But that's okay. To each their own.
Let's get it on.
Round 3. She does. Okay, that is what I meant to say. No one. Hey, Lewis is far from the title contender that he once was 2 years ago. Ooh, nice left hand there by Gonzalez. And Tony Ferguson ain't the boogeyman anymore. Do I want to see Tony Ferguson fight anymore? No. Do I want to see Derek Lewis fight one more time against a guy who's not going to try to submit him? Yes. But this is the last straw. If Lewis, and you call him sluggish Lewis, like, have you, like, he's always been like that. That's not a new thing. And I understand Lewis is not everyone's cup of tea. Oh, a nice right hand there by Gonzalez. This is a fight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get right back to calling it play-by-play here in a sec. So, like, I mean, I don't care. People want... I mean, I won't take any Lewis slander in this chat because I'm a big fan of Lewis. But I understand why people aren't. And yeah, I do want to see Tony Ferguson hang him up. Can't say I'm excited to see him get beaten up this weekend. But to be disrespectful to Tony, I mean, man. What he's done in the UFC, the run that he was on, truly was the boogeyman. Peace out. I'll see you when I can. Got to get up early. Have a great night. We need respect in this game. Says the disrespectful JL. Amazing fight. Almost a knockdown. JL usually really respectful. Just not to the old fighters. Just respectful to the new ones. 45 seconds on the clock. Oh, and a nice right to the body by Cesena. Oh, and a nice combo there by Gonzalez. Cesena just shakes his head. Cesena now combo to the body. What a great fight. What a great fight. $14 seconds. Straight left jab by Cesena. Getting out of the way of that right uppercut was Gonzalez. JL, you don't think he already did? You know what I mean? Like, if you want to see the guy get beaten up, you can watch his highlights of him getting beaten up. JL, if you're angry about that, and I'm not condoning his behavior outside of the ring, but you disrespect what he's done in the ring. You do. You literally just said it. So if you want to see him get beaten up because of a personal, beef or personal thoughts and from based on what you say, then watch the Gaethje fight with him over and over again. Watch the Chandler, knockout over and over again. To wish ill on someone and then say that he needs to be humbled. Like, again, you use the word humbly so loose, it's absolutely insane, brother. It really is. Given he already did. You can hate on Tony all you want. Dude's a warrior, put on many shows. You probably started watching 2 years ago, and Lewis is washed, and so is Lewis, but they should still get respect, even though Lewis KO'd opponents. We need Tony to get humbled. Driving drunk needs to be shown. Tony's bad. Bobby will have to fight dirty like last time to win. Again, JL, there's so much to that. I think I already addressed the first part, and I don't think Bobby needs to fight dirty to beat an older Tony Ferguson. Round 4.
Let's get it on.
I disagree, but to each their own. If Bobby has to fight dirty, Would that mean Tony isn't washed from your logic? Yeah, I'm very confused. I was very confused. Yeah, but JL, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. I hope you are. I hope you are. Because I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. 2 minutes on the clock. Yeah, it's true. No, John Jones needs to get humbled. 1 minute and 55 seconds on the clock. John Jones needs to get humbled. Ooh, a nice 1-2 by Cesena. Ooh, right hand to the body by Cesena. 1 minute and 34 seconds on the clock here. Yeah, like I'm not too thrilled with the UFC continuing to give Tony fights either. But he's been a company man for so long. If he wants to make some money, they're probably going to oblige. I mean, they did that with Diego Sanchez for so long as well, right? 1 minute and 22 seconds on the clock. Oh, dude, that left hand, whether it's a left hook or a straight left, it's getting through. This is a good fight, man. This is a good fight in the main event. One minute and 5 seconds on the clock in this fourth round. Gonzalez had a really good third round. Cesena just hits so hard, man. There's another right hand there. Cesena lands. What's up, Jules? Good to see you. Oh, right hand there by Cesena. Oh, and a good double right and a left to the body by Gonzalez. I'll get back to the comments here in a sec, guys. Ooh, and a low shot there by Gonzalez. No one calling out Sergey Pavlovich. Who's he going to face? Everyone's scared of him, I think. JL, does Pavlovich need to be humbled? Still waiting to see him get knocked out. Good investment to the body by Cesena. It's good to see you, Jules. Oh, and a nice left hand there by Gonzalez. Heavy hands by Gonzalez. Gonzalez lands a few more shots there, and I think he rocks Cesena there. Oh, Cesena steps forward. Cesena seems okay. 10 seconds left in this fourth round. What a great round. Bisping said Aspinall smokes Jones, and I agree with Bisping on that one. I swear he said he's unstoppable last week. No, Jones needs to be humbled. That's what JL said. He needs to be humbled. John Jones needs to be humbled. John Jones leaves UFC before he has to fight Pavlovich. You wait and see. I made a video on that, actually, folks. I truly believe that the UFC wouldn't have allowed Jones to fight Stipe unless, because they know it's kind of a layup for Jones, unless, and that's no disrespect to Stipe. If it was 3-4 years ago, it would not have been a layup, but now it kind of is. I think that they said if you want to fight Stipe, if you want a win, another win as a heavyweight, a proverbial easy win, quote unquote, then you have to fight someone else after. Because if that fighter beats him via Pavlovich, which I think, let's just say it was Pavlovich, then it's a passing of the guard. And if he beats Pavlovich, well, then he is one of the greatest heavyweights and he can walk away, selling another fight, the UFC and him make more money. And there's more juice to it. There's more gas there's more oil on the machine to keep it rolling faster and better than ever with those storylines.
Let's get it
Just
on.
beating Miocic and walking away, Jones. I mean, that's honestly that's putting himself in the limelight to be more ridiculed if he walked away than to take one more fight after that. So, I mean, I explained it better in my video. Go check it out. Jones versus Stipe Miocic video. Jones reviews. When was I ever glazing Jones? Oh, the last few streams, buddy. Last weekend. 2 minutes and 12 seconds. But now you're not. Now you're saying he needs to be humbled. John Jones needs to be humbled, JL. Great fight indeed, buddy. Oh, and there's a knockdown. He didn't... I don't know if the ref missed that or not. I guess his knee didn't hit the ground, but he almost hit the ground there, was Gonzalez. 1 minute 54 seconds left in the fifth round. I think, oh, and there he falls to the ground now. Does Gonzalez. Gonzalez getting the count. I think he's the heavyweight with the best chance of beating him right now for sure. Picks looking good. I don't know, Shane, didn't you pick the favorite here? Pavlovich, KOs, Jones, and Aspinall. Pavlovich, Aspinall, I think would be a better fight than Jones versus either of those two guys as far as like it being an entertaining fight. 1 minute and 18 seconds. Like those guys would just throw bombs. Oh, and a big shot there by Gonzalez. Big shot by Gonzalez on the body of Cesena. They're just yelling at each other. What a tremendous fight. What a tremendous fight. 1 minute on the clock here in the 5th round. And Gonzalez landing some big shots on Cesena now, yelling at him, calling him to move forward. Pavlovich and Ngannou, imagine. Oh, a nice step in right uppercut by Cesena, followed by a left. He cracked Gonzalez again. 35 seconds left in this fight. Dude, Cesena's landed some big shots on Gonzalez there, but Gonzalez seems to be doing okay, ducks his head and moves backwards. I think Pavlovich is very underrated. I think him and Aspinall are the two best contenders in the heavyweight division. Been here from the start. The comments are something else. Someone's screw is a bit loose. It is what it is. Oh, hope you're doing well on this Wednesday night, Jules. It's good to see you. All right, end of the round. Oh, my screws are always a little bit loose, by the way. All right, round 6, ladies and gentlemen. We are halfway through this fight. This is slated to go 10 rounds if needed. Both these guys cracking each other. I don't think it goes the distance given how much damage these guys have respectively thrown on each other. This is a great fight. Very entertaining. The live chat is buzzing. Shout out to everyone in the live chat. Appreciate you guys. JL always bringing the conversation topics. So shout out to you, my man. And I do agree on this. Was it 3 years out, 4 years out? I think it was after Izzy and Jones dropped their beef. Then you were glazing John Jones, but we all know he has a DUI too. There you go, foul one. Or there you go, JL.
Let's get it on.
Round 6, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's competitive. Gonzalez with some good shots. Yeah, I think Cesena's up, Shane. I think Cesena's up, but Gonzalez is doing a good job. All good. Temperature's a bit warm. Damn, 118. I know the Arizona Coyotes were teasing. We're saying it was 92 degrees. Because that's the number of Logan Cooley, their star draft pick who's playing for the University of Minnesota. He was supposed to come back to the Gophers this year, but it looks like he might sign with the Coyotes. And their Twitter account was saying, no, it's actually not 118. It's 92 degrees because that's his number. And if somebody follows the Gophers and cheers for them, I'm getting a little scared. 1 minute 53 seconds on the clock. Speed versus power. It's going to come down to conditioning right now in the fight. Absolutely. And how much each other can take, because Gonzalez has been, and I know he doesn't have as much power as Cesena, but he has cracked him and he's given him a couple, not flash knockdowns by any means, but he's flashed him a few times in the sense that, like, we saw him blink, we saw him step backwards, we saw him just for a moment go, where am I again? Jones is trash. Same with Tony. No respect for public safety. Jones needs to be humbled. Left hand by Gonzalez. (1 minute and 2 seconds on the clock. Oh, and a nice left hand. Step in right and a left right through the guard there for Gonzalez. They both can hurt each other for sure. What a fight indeed. Bisping spent a month in jail too. Shh. He thinks Bisping's a saint. He doesn't remember the old Bisping. Or he wasn't around when the old Bisping was around. The Bisping that I fell in love with. Bisping with the title of the most hated fighter in the UFC. It's crazy. Times have changed. I'm saying that's neither a good or a bad thing. It's just, it's the evolution of the man, the person. But it was crazy to think that back in the day, Bisping, you know, wasn't the family man we know him to be now. JL says that like they know each other. And that's it for the 6th round. You know what? I think Bisping needs to be humbled. I think Bisping needs to be humbled. He's getting a little too comfortable in that podcast seat of his. You know what, JL? I think he needs to be humbled. What do you guys think? Do you think Bisping needs to be humbled? What about Uncle Chael? Uncle Chael's the GOAT. Uncle Chael's undefeated. Uncle Chael's the greatest American fighter of all time. From the hard streets of Westland, Oregon. But JL probably thinks that Chael Sonnen should be humbled as well, right? Chael Sonnen should be humbled. Undefeated, yeah, he needs to be humbled. Humble him, JL. Quite the opposite, but that's okay. It was sad that Bisping was fighting with a YouTube creator. And it was, yeah. He put himself in the fire on that one. He put himself in the fire. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. All right. Round 7.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. What about Sean Strickland? He's changed, you know. Sean Strickland needs to be humbled. Sean Strickland needs to be humbled. No, JL. He needs to be humbled. He needs to be humbled. Biggest arms in Westland, Oregon. Two minutes and 28 seconds. In this 7th round. And what an exciting fight this has been, guys. What an exciting main event. All the fights on this card have kind of delivered, to be perfectly honest. He needs to be humbled, JL. He needs to be humbled. Am I using it as liberally as JL? I feel like I still have to at least say it like 10 more times tonight to get on that level. 1 minute 55 seconds on the clock. I need to be humbled. That's right. JL, I need to be humbled. 1 minute 46 seconds. I said Bisping was good, not great. I need to be humbled. 1 minute 35 seconds on the clock here. Oh, and with the 1-2 again by Gonzalez. Testy tonight, aren't we? I think I need to be humbled, JL. I'm just using it as liberally as you, dude. Oh, and a nice left uppercut there. Followed by... Dude, good left uppercut there by Cesena and a nice right hook by Gonzalez. Bilal also needs to be humbled. I think every fighter needs to be humbled, guys, to be perfectly honest. 51 seconds on the clock, and they're just swinging in the pocket here. Uppercuts attempt by Cesena. Just hooks there by Gonzalez. Gonzalez slips out of the pocket there, back to the center of the ring, and a good right hand to the body by Cesena. Man, this is a fun fight. You would know. I will not let that slide. Bilal is humble. Bilal needs to be humbled. John Anik needs to be humbled. John Anik's brother needs to be humbled too, let's be honest, for bringing Bilal on that show. 15 seconds on the clock. I honestly can tell you if you are trolling or just casual JL. He's passionate. JL's passionate. He's neither. He's passionate. Dude, that uppercut lifted Gonzalez. Dude, I know. Oh, and they're swinging in the pocket again here. And Cesena, like Curtis brought to our attention, he in the pocket there is doing a good job of mixing hooks to the body and the uppercut, whereas Gonzalez is just throwing like brawling uppercuts there. Again, I still think Cesena hits harder, and the fact that Gonzalez is still in this is huge, but Gonzalez is answering, which is awesome. What a great fight, guys. Let me know in the live chat if you're digging this fight as well. Let me know in the live chat if both of these guys need to be humbled. Oh, dude, that uppercut. Yeah, they just showed the replay of it right now. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
All right, 8th round coming up here in just a moment. Who do you guys think is winning this fight? Who do you guys think is winning this fight? I have it Cesena, but it's damn close, man. There's a few of these rounds, like these last 4 rounds could have gone to either or, in my opinion. I think it's pretty damn good. All right, 8th round.
Let's get it all.
Orlando is losing, says JL. Do you think the judges should do live scoring for fights that, you know, are like kickboxing, that go like up, you know, kickboxing or boxing that have north of 5 rounds? I do. Or I guess most like kickboxing. Well, I like how Glory are live. I guess there's only 3 to 5 rounds in Glory kickboxing. I would like in boxing, especially in boxing, I would love live scorings because that's north of 5 rounds. In big kickboxing matches, I love how they have live scoring even for 3 rounds, but the 5 rounds are awesome. They also have 5 judges in Glory kickboxing, which I think is awesome. I think in the UFC there should be live scoring as well. That's one of my favorite parts of Glory. And the excuse that everyone's like, oh, well, it's just like if someone sees that they're up 2 rounds, they're going to coast in the 3rd. Well, if they're going to coast, then their opponent can adjust, you know, adjust to put you out while you're coasting, rather than if, you know, you're coming at them with the game plan. So I don't think that's really I don't think that's going to change anything. I think people know if they're up 2 rounds to none enough to coast, even without live scoring these days. Fight will be decided in the last 2 rounds, I think, says Brandor. Oh, and some nice shots to the body to try to set up that uppercut again. Doesn't land the uppercut, and a good job by Gonzalez, who landed a flurry of shots. Oh, and a big swing and a miss there by Cesena. 1 minute left in the 8th round. It's even, but I'm going to say Gonzalez. Boxing being odd rounds would be better. I'm open to that. I just, what do you think about open scoring, JL? Oh, and there you go. I can see the judges not seeing Gonzalez's beautiful counter-striking when Cesena is coming in, though. Oh, and a nice right hand by Cesena as Gonzalez escaped being up against the ropes there. Cesena with a nice left jab, shot to the body. Right, or left hand to the body there by Gonzalez as he entered the clinch. Let's hope that the judges see that. Good flurry of shots there on Cesena by Gonzalez. No, but imagine if there was live scorings with Kai Albazi going into the 5th round. Kai already lost. Even though we know who won, he would risk getting knocked out to try to finish him. Well, then, what? That doesn't make any sense, JL. Okay, let me reread that. No, but I imagine if there was live scoring with the Kai Albazi going into the 5th, Kai already lost, even though we know who won. Okay, true. No, but so he would risk getting knocked out to try to finish him. Absolutely. That's a good one. JL, you're saying that's a bad thing? That's a good thing, buddy. That's what I'm saying. Kai was thinking that he won, was thinking that he was up, or at the very least thought it was tied going into the 5th round, right? And you agree, like we all know Kai Kara-France should have won that fight. JL thinks he should be humbled, but we all know he should have won that fight. And if Kai would have known he was down, then in the 5th round, he would have tried to finish it and likely would have finished it because he is better than Albazi. Maybe that's a little bit of a stretch there, but no, I disagree, JL. I think that is the reason we need it. You saying that is a risk or and again, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm reading this incorrectly, but the way that you frame that is the sense that we shouldn't have live scoring because then Kai might have got knocked out in that 5th round. I think I look at it the complete opposite, brother. I look at it the complete opposite. We need to know, because Kai could have won that fight if he knew. He could have gone for the knockout. He could have gone for submission. He could have changed up his game plan, thrown Albazi off his game as well. And Albazi goes, oh shit, I'm actually up. Oh no, that means this guy's going to come at me like a fucking freight train. You don't think that's a good thing, brother? I think the opposite. But the judges scoring corrupt won't change. Kai shouldn't have been down in the first place and not risk losing due to incompetent judges. Yeah, but so you're saying, okay, let's just give him the loss then. So you're saying you'd rather see the outcome that we saw right now? I disagree, man. I know we haven't been agreeing on a lot in this live chat here today. I appreciate the conversation. I disagree. You're saying, so you're on the side of I'd rather have corrupt judges than at least give some of the power back to the fighters to take it into their own hand. Because he had everything taken away from him at that point. It was a bad judging overall. If he would have known he was down, at least he would have had a chance to win the fight. You're saying you would rather him not have a chance to win the fight and just accept the defeat in that it might protect him a little bit more. 1 minute and 18 seconds on the clock here in this 9th round. I just gave a Buzzy round 4 when he landed 27, 28 and took him down. He was getting screwed over no matter what. JL, so make us understand, you'd rather the judges stay corrupt and the fighters not have any power in their hand to win the fight. I'm trying to summarize what you're saying to understand it better. 5 judges live scoring less arrows. That's simple.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Exactly that, Brandor. 45 seconds on the clock. If a round is clear and they give it to the wrong guy, how would open scoring help? JL, I mean, I feel like I just explained it. I will try again, though. If he was already down, if the fight was already over going into the 5th round on the judges' scorecards, like you said, you're not telling, you think that Kai Kara France thought he was losing that fight going into that 5th round? Absolutely not. You think he already thought he was down and out? Absolutely not. He probably thought it was tied or that he was up. You know what I'm saying? So what you're saying literally in this statement, the ones before, is if the round is clear and they give it to the wrong guy, how would open scoring help? Open scoring would help because going into that 5th round, Kai Kara France would know, oh shit, I'm actually losing this fight like crazy. Maybe I should actually go for it to try to win the fight. But you don't want him to have that. You don't want fighters, not just him. You don't want fighters to have that opportunity. I'm on the other side. I'm 100%. If the judges are going to be corrupt, let's try to give some power back to the fighters to take it in their own hand. And if he looks at it and he goes, oh shit, I'm not going to knock him out anyways, well then that's on the fighter to mail it in. This is a tremendous fight. Now we're going into I believe the final round here. And Jail, if I'm misreading your comments, then please, clarify. I'm just trying to summarize it. Oh man, I'm just watching the replays of this right now, and then I'll get the ticker up screen for the final round. Man, what a good main event. This is delivering. This is delivering. Final round, ladies and gentlemen. 10th and final round. A big shout out to everyone joining us here. The chat is buzzing. The fighters are buzzing. This is awesome fight for Wednesday night. Oh, I have no idea. You just don't understand what I'm saying, I don't think, JL. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. I'll try to clear it up here one more time after this fight, but I want to watch this 3rd round. Because JL doesn't care about this boxing match at all, clearly. And that's okay. That's okay, but I'm going to tune in for this last round, JL, and we'll talk about it after the round. Oh, a nice 1, 2, 3 there by Gonzalez. These guys are throwing. I don't know who's going to win this, dude. Holy ProBox TV, let's go. Whoops. 2 minutes left on the clock here. 10th and final round. Shout out to everyone joining us here tonight. Good shots to the body here by Gonzalez. Dirty boxing here. They ain't clinching. They're just throwing in the pocket. And just when Gonzalez throws a combo, Cesena throws right back at him. I don't think he understands the point. I don't think he understands my point. I tried to explain it clearly, but I'm sorry if I wasn't clear enough, JL. Left hook there by Cesena. They clinch here. 1 minute and 16 seconds. Uppercut. Left hook. Left hook again. Cesena with a deep breath here. His hands are down, but he's walking forward. 1 minute on the clock here. What a fight. What a main event of the evening, guys. And gals, as we got Jules in the chat too. Shout out to you, Jules. They're clinching here. They're clinching. Good dirty boxing. Oh, and a nice overhand right. But I think Cesena, I mean, he clearly doesn't have the power that he had earlier in the fight here. And Gonzalez still got the speed. Gonzalez just piecing apart Cesena. What a way to land volume. And Gonzalez does it again. What a great round. Despite the clinching, what a great round. These guys are both dogs. This is called ProBox, guys. ProBox. Both swinging for a win. Damn great fight. It's ProBox TV, baby, because it's ProBox TV. These guys are both dogs. Let's go. Yeah, what a great small, short but sweet ProBox TV event. Up on the ropes now is Gonzalez, but he's still controlling his opponent, landing the better of the shots here. They're just swinging for the fence. A nice right hand by Cesena. Left hand by Cesena. What a way to go out. They go out swinging. They give each other a huge handshake here. What a fight. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What a tremendous fight. What a tremendous fight.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
They both win. They both win. I know there's going to be one who's a winner, one's who's the loser, but they both win in the eyes of us here at the City Life Project. Wow. Unbelievable. I'm interested to see who gets the decision. Honestly, first half of the fight, Cesena. Second half of the fight, Gonzalez. This could very well maybe even be a draw. Unbelievable. Saved by the bell? Who was saved by the bell? ProBox. It's for up and comers mostly. So good. That was a friggin' slugfest. The fans win for sure. Draw and coming can be a draw. Such a close fight, man. And again, like Cesena hit Gonzalez with the harder shots like we expected. Gonzalez landed more volume. What a fight. What a fight. Okay, so JL said, so do the judges scoring the fight objectively wrong? That means the fighter should go into the last round crazy to try to finish. Seems unfair. So you think it's more fair to rob the fighter of any information that could actually help him win the fight? Because that's what it is, JL. Knowing that the fighter is down, whether it's wrong or not, is valuable information for the fighter to put some of his fate into his own hand. Is it unfair? Sure, but you would rather take that opportunity away from the fighter and keep it the same, is what you're saying, than allow the fighter to, yeah, this sucks. I should be up. I shouldn't have to put myself in the danger zone, but you know what? I'm in a fucking cage anyways, in a cage fight with the chance of being knocked out anyways. I would rather the fighter have the opportunity to take it into, to take the fight into his own hand, to take some power back and be like, yeah, this sucks. I'm down. As he looks at the Jumbotron, I'm down, but at least I know I'm down. So now I can adjust my game plan accordingly to go out there and win the fight. Even if I get hit, or knocked out while doing so, at least it gives them some power versus Kai Car-France, who maybe didn't have that extra fuel. Actually, I know he didn't, because any fighter who knew that would have that extra fuel to go do that. Okay, let's just say Leon versus Usman 2, and some other judges gave 4-0 Leon, even though Usman won all the rounds. The judges get it wrong. Usman would see he would have to rush in. So let's say Leon versus Usman 2, and some of the judges gave it 4-round Leon, even though Usman won all the rounds. The judges get it wrong. Usman would... Yeah, Usman would have to, yes. Okay. What's your point, JL? I'm very confused with that statement now. Like I said, ring girls kits in the A tier. Orlando wins! Orlando wins! Let's go, baby! Let's go, Shane! What a night for the underdogs! What a night for the underdogs! Orlando Gonzalez wins. Unanimous decision. Thank you so much, Brando, for the $2 donation. You're an absolute
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. I think ProBox TV, they actually change the kits. I mean, maybe they're going to go forward with these ones, but they've had like a few different kits for the ring card girls. And again, never going to rate the humans themselves, the women themselves. You know, Foul One and I were putting together a tier for the best ring card girls kits. And yeah, ProBox TV, they're up there. They're up there. Thank you so much, man. $4 tonight here. I appreciate you, Brandor. I hope that the last video I posted and this stream makes up for me not being able to do the Inui stream, but hoping to do more boxing streams moving forward, buddy. This fight is like something out of Rocky. Yo, Adrian! So let's just say they're getting robbed by the judges and then get finished in the 5th round. Then the story is how his opponent got finished over the judges got it wrong. No, but that, JL, that would make no sense. Like, I'm sorry, but... So, what, like, I don't understand your logic to this at all. JL, this is a cage fight. This is a cage fight. You're covering the fighters in pillows right now. Seriously, that's what you're doing. Like, I don't know, like, you're protecting the fighter who's in a 5th round of a cage match. Instead of giving them power to write their own fate, you would rather the judges continue to screw them over. And that's what I don't understand with your logic, sir. That's what I don't understand. So let's just say a fighter's getting robbed by the judges and gets finished in the 5th. Then he got robbed by the judges and finished in the 5th. What else is there to say, brother? What else is there to say? So you're telling me that Kai Kara France, if he got finished against Albazi, would be the judges, like who's to blame? You're saying that you would have to blame the UFC for that? Like I just don't understand what the argument is anymore. I guess the argument is open scoring is bad because if a fighter knows he's down and goes for the finish but gets finished, that's a bad thing. That's your argument? It's not the strongest argument, I'm not going to lie. ProBox gives us the best fights. Amazing. Fans are not happy. Fuck yeah, 2-2 on the underdog. What's up, dude? Cash out, baby. I owe you another beer. That one was crazy, Shane. That one was crazy. Again, JL, I don't mean to like go at you with all your takes here tonight. A lot of it was comical in the beginning, but this one, I don't understand why you think not allowing the fighter to know valuable information to help them win a fight is a bad thing. I don't know why you want to give the fighters more of a disadvantage than the judges already do. For sure, only the boxing streams are great. Hey, man, thank you so much for the support. And yeah, glad you dig it. Glad you dig it. I know there's some boxing fans in the live chat here, so appreciate you guys. KSW leads the round announcer kits. Yes. Yes, they do. Great chat. Got to go till next time. Good night, everybody. Good night, Jules. Thanks so much for joining. KSW does have good kits. ProBox is close, though, dude. KSW, like, they're an S tier right now, and I don't think there's ever been anyone better than KSW. Give me one sec. I got a few more minutes, then I have to run. I have a 9:30 meeting. Okay. Enough of the open scoring chat. I'm saying someone clearly winning, but the judges are screwing it up. The guy would rush. You're assuming, JL, that the guy would rush. And so now you're saying that the guy who rushed in is so untechnical that they're just going to get knocked out with a counter. Bop, easy. I think we're taking away too much from the fighter down. And you know what, JL? I think it's a good thing. So you think it's a bad thing that the fighters have to change a game plan to win the fight? I think it's a good thing. And that's where we disagree. I said that judging being fixed is more important than open scoring. How do you want the judges to be fixed, though? That's the thing. Open scoring would help judging, I think, because I truly think that open scoring would help judging, JL, because it would put those judges on blast mid-fight. Which fight is everyone most looking forward to? UFC 290. I think I always like seeing Bobby Green fight, but I'm not excited to see him hurt Tony Ferguson. Jan Blachowicz, Alex Pereira, I'll say, is the fight I'm looking forward to the most. I think the Kevin Holland one's going to be a good one too. Well, let's just say you didn't argue your point well at all, JL, then, if you want the fighter to have information taken away from him to help him lose the fight. I'm going to tune in and see you, Bellator vs. Ryzen, Super Ryzen 2. All right, have a good meeting. See you for the next one. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I'm Alex versus Jan, then the Holland then the Austin's Holland and Ferguson. I'm just hyped for Justin to knock out Dustin. Dustin needs to be humbled. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night. Damn, AJ McKee is out. Pitbull is in. Yeah, dude. It's going to be crazy. Again, appreciate everyone who joined the live chat. JL, let me know how scoring or how judging should be fixed next time. Now I'm curious. Appreciate every single one of you in the live chat. Let's give a shout out to everyone in the live chat here tonight. And what a great event, ProBox TV. They always deliver. Phony Turkison, Brandor, JL, shout out to you guys. I appreciate you. The exclusive members, Foul One, Gravedigger Jones, and Shane. Thank you guys so much for joining as well. Jules, appreciate you. Brandor, thank you so much for both of the donations here tonight, man. Seriously, it means the world. Thank you. Who else was joining us here tonight? Hernan, shout out to you, Hernan. Thank you so much. Diego, shout out to you, Diego, as well, buddy. Appreciate you. Shout out to Curtis Clark. Shout out to you, Curtis. Shout out to Hockey from Home. Appreciate you, Hockey from Home. I think it was a small crowd, but an active crowd here tonight. Oh, yeah, Mr. MySack. Licking the sack. All day, every day. Thank you so much for joining MySack. Yeah, and that was it. It was a busy chat. Wasn't necessarily a big chat, but again, thank you guys so much for joining. Cannot wait for you guys to join us this weekend. I will be posting the stream schedule tonight. We will have streams Friday and Saturday. We'll probably squeeze one in Thursday as well, and I hope to see you all there. Let me know if you like the new videos that we're posting on the channel. Comment. Shout out to JL and Phony. They watched the channels, or they watched some of the new videos and started commenting on them right when I posted them. Appreciate it, guys. And JL, I know we go back and forth in the chat, but I do appreciate all the support that you show the channel, buddy. Next stream likely tomorrow, if not first thing on Friday for Octagon, but I will post the streaming schedule tonight, buddy. Thank you guys so much. I got to run. I got a meeting in about 8 minutes. Last meeting of the day. Appreciate you guys. Seriously, you guys are awesome. If you haven't already, smash the like button on this video on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell for notifications. We do Fight Companions every single weekend, and we have videos dropping every single day. 2 more videos dropping tomorrow, folks. Ryzen prediction, UFC prediction. Actually, I already did my UFC prediction, but I might do another one. A last-minute UFC prediction. So much dropping on this channel. Like and subscribe. Fight Companions all weekend. Thank you all for joining us for a little ProBox TV Wednesday night fights. Orlando, Gonzalez, it is in the books, and I thank you all for joining us so much. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you this weekend. Peace.
Yeah.